Hello, folks. This is AJ, the CEO, and I am so excited because I got a package today, and I know y'all have been asking me this, and I haven't been able to say anything because I was waiting for this to come in, but we finally have the ATEM Mini Pro. So what I want to do is I've had a bunch of people ask, hey, could you do a setup? Could you do a setup? Could you do a setup? And I was like, just wait. Mine is supposed to be coming in, and I didn't want to repeat it. I just take y'all along at the same time I'm doing it. All right, so I have the chat up here. So if you have some questions, I can bring them up and try and answer as much as I can. And if you are watching the replay, obviously I'm not going to be able to see your comments, but if you're here live, then hey, we might be able to answer your questions. So let's go ahead and not drag this out any longer. And I guess I should do my normal intro. Hey folks, this is AJ the CEO. This is your first time stopping by the channel. Thanks for stopping by. And on the channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you like what we do here, consider becoming a patron. Link is in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and cut over to my overhead shot. Let me make sure I got the right one. Oh, nope, that was the wrong one. There we go. All right, let's get my keyboard out of the way. And I am using my webcam here, which I don't even know why it took me so long to even think about this. I was too busy trying to get my GoPro to work, which wasn't doing it right. And let me get this lined up just right. All right, so let's see what's inside, and we're gonna get everything set up. All I did was cut the plastic off of it, so this is the first time for everything. So we got the little welcome guide here. Okay, I'm not using that. Software, which is always outdated. Oh, we got a sticker. I guess I'll start collecting those. We'll keep that. DaVinci Resolve 16, my video editor of choice. Yeah. So thankfully, I already had all the software installed on this system. Oh, and it actually comes with a separate box this time. That's cool. And I guess what I need to do on this video is actually put some tags. I was just rushing to put this together. So what's inside of here? Oh, these are all the power bricks and all that stuff. So for the international folks, you can go to any other type of plug and get the plug I'm going to use right here. All right, Chris, let's jump over here to a chat real quick. Chris is saying, hey, Andrew got his today. Cool. Congratulations. Chris is saying, hey, just found your channel a few days ago. You've been a great resource. Thanks. You're welcome, man. Glad I can help. Greg Morgan, where did you get the unit from? How long after the order did you receive yours? Originally, I ordered mine from B&H Photo, and I didn't get it. And I had an inside connection, which I was sworn to not share. Until I get his authorization, I will share it. I ordered mine from this new resource on Thursday of last week. And technically, I was supposed to get it Saturday, but there was a mix-up, so I didn't get it until today. So that's where we're at. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see who else we got on here. Andrew, I'm about to pull my hair out trying to install software control. Hey, well, we're going to go through all of that, all right? You also got power cords didn't come in a bag. Hey, this might be different. List tech tips. Hey, howdy. Thanks for joining. Yeah, this was weird because I wasn't expecting this. Now, I guess, Andrew, is this the Pro that you got? Because the Mini, the first one that I got didn't come in a bag. It was just in a box. So let me know which one that you got and try and put that back together. So let's go back to the overhead. All right, so we got, and that's it. feels like it's heavy, like something else is in here, but it's not. All right, so we got our plug and we got our device. All right, so let's see. Boom, there we go. With all the extra buttons and all the other fun stuff. So we got our same back connections there. The 4, got a little stain or a scuff there. Not a big deal. HDMI out, USB out, the 4 inputs, mic in, mic out. I mean, 2 mic in, excuse me. Power and Ethernet control. So what we're gonna do is let's set all this stuff up. So let me get my keyboard out of the way. And this camera is gonna go dark for a hot second while I get everything connected. Chris got his from Soundstage and VA. Oh, okay, awesome. I've been using the ATEM Mini Pro for about 2 weeks now. Cool. Mine was just over a month. Okay, see, I had a Mini and a Pro from B&H Photo. I canceled it and I ordered this one, and then literally the next day I got an email saying it's in stock. So, hey, who else we got out on here? Let's see. The Insider Network, hello. Okay, Andrew, cool. You got the Pro as well too. Blackwell's Bench, hey AJ, I'm new on your channel, but you have taught me a great deal so far. My Pro is in the mail now, and I should get it in a few weeks. Awesome, man. God bless you, AJ. Thank you. God bless you too, man. Had to cancel my regular Mini from BH. Had been waiting for 2 months. Hey, that's how mine was. I ordered the Mini when they first announced it, while they were still announcing it. And I ordered it like in October, I believe, the first week, and I didn't get it until December 30th or something like that. Just ordered mine yesterday. Wonder how long it'll take. BC057, where did you order yours from? What's the difference in this one and the Blackmagic Live switcher? All right, so the differences, let's cut back over here and let's go through the differences here. All right, so the first thing is this one has an engine built in to handle live streaming. So like right now, I am connected through OBS, and that's how y'all are seeing me right now. That's when I'm live streaming. This one actually has the engine in it so that you can live stream from this directly, and you really don't need a computer at all. I mean, I recommend a computer because you can use that to change the settings in it, and you get way more flexibility than this, but that's the main difference. Also, it has multi-view out, so all the hacks that we've had to do and other YouTubers have had to do to get the multi-view is built into this. That's another thing. You can also, and I know some people had questioned me about this, but it has been confirmed, you can hook up a USB drive to the USB-C and record directly from this. Like right now, I record on OBS, that's how I do my videos. But this one, you can hook up a USB drive to this and record, and you can hook up a dongle onto this, and it's a breakout from the USB, and it will work as well too, which is what I'm going to test as well too. So let me go through some of these comments here. Chris said, B&H said, if he ordered his, it could be as late as June before he got his. I should get the chat. What else we got? Yeah, just like Andrew saying, be prepared to wait a month or longer. Quick question. If I wanted to use my iPhone as cameras with the ATEM, is it possible? Brandon, Forte, yes, it's possible if you use a breakout from your phone to convert that cable into a HDMI. There's no NDI support with any of the ATEM switchers in any way, shape, or form. And there's my mic cable hanging down that I need to move out the way. So yeah, so you need, all of these are all hardwired connections. You have to go. Let's see. So what other question we got? Keep up with the good work. Hey, I hope so, man. I hope to keep dropping some stuff that will help y'all's churches. Blessings from Tampa. Hello, Steve. I just did a test stream directly to Facebook. It was wonderful. Cool. I like this because the fight and the battle of getting underpowered computers to try and live stream, this should solve that. If you can, do you have more videos on setting up a media ministry at church? I am working on those. Blackwell's Bench. I got one on order. Cool. That's $9.85 live. Pterodactyl. Hey. So I keep pronouncing the name wrong. I'm sorry. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, nice thing is you don't need a beefy PC. Yep, exactly. What's the difference between them? ATEM Mini Pro and the Elgato Stream Deck. The Elgato Stream Deck is just a programmable programmable interface. Like, for example, I am working on that right now for a church, and this is there, and the colors are weird because I have the chroma key on, erasing green. But no, this can be set up to do multiple things, not just streaming stuff. You can do this for Photoshop, command keys. I have this one set up at my church to where I don't really want nobody to touch the shutdown. I have it locked down, so they have to press the button on here that shuts down the computer because it kicks off a bunch of batch files that I have running at the same time. So the Stream Deck is just a programmable device that can do multiple things. The ATEM Mini is mainly for switching. That was for Anton Thompson. Hey, Andrew, I really appreciate it, man. Xenobite, what's up? Can I use the ATEM with OBS as my camera source? Yes, you can. Even though this can live stream, it will function just like anything else, and you can still use OBS to live stream. Now, here's the little tip for y'all who have been using Restream. If you have one of these, you can live stream from this to Facebook and then have the output from USB go over to another system, and now you can stream to YouTube, and then you don't have to pay for Restream. That's another way you can do it, which I'm going to test out as well too. Let's see. Hey, no problem, man. Xenobite, that's what I do. Dennis Davis, I'm the pastor and tech guy, sort of, at my church. Can I set this up easily if I'm not actually super techie? Well, we're going to find that out right now. So let's cut back over here to my camera and let's get everything set up. So I need to run this over into some power here. So I'm going to dip from behind my computer for half a second so I can plug this all in. And I do like the fact that this screws in so nothing could come loose. So give me a second to walk around and plug this in. All right, ATEM Mini plugged in and power cable pulled over. All right, and as much as I don't like my GoPro right now, this is the only other camera well, no, I have my DSLR. I might actually use that. All right, we got power. I have Ethernet, and we got, I should hook this up into the computer I'm using right now instead of trying to hook this up to the same one that's on my live streaming system. I don't want to cause any problems. Hold on, let me get another cable. And I can't use that one because it's wrapped up. Oh, I can. Hold on, I gotta reach up under the table and hook up this USB to my computer. And actually, I had another cable already. Or did I? Where do I have that cable hanging at? Oh, it's already up here. Never mind. I already had a cable up here. That's what happens when you actually start to organize your cables. You have more cables in place that you didn't realize. All right, so I already had this USB-C here, which is going to go into this system. All right, so there we go. We're all set up here. Let me get this one out the way. And we're all connected. So now, I need to turn on scan converter on my system so y'all can see this. See, I told you I was not prepared as much as I usually am. This is the stuff I edit out that y'all don't see. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Which one of you would recommend this one over the... Now, I have the ATEM television studio, the old one. Oh, let's see. So I have ATEM television studio. It's actually broken. The audio doesn't work, just the inputs. But the difference between this and this is this one, you need a capture card. You have SDI out. That's the only out that you have. And you have to convert that over. And you need to either converter or you need a capture card that has SDI in. There is no interface. Similar to live stream directly. You need a computer for this one. This one does give you more inputs, but hey, now if you really want to be a nerd, I would do something like this, run the SDI out, convert it over to HDMI, and then plug it into the ATEM, and then let this do the live streaming, because this will come cheaper than buying a whole system and a capture card. If you really wanted something like this. All right. So we got this connected. Let me get my DSLR out, because I just need something to connect. And do I have a cable? Do I have a cable within reach? No, I don't. So I might have to use this GoPro, which I don't. This GoPro is trash. It gives me a whole lot of problems when I try and connect to it, but I think that's the only camera I have access to right now. Oh, let's go ahead and put this up here, and we need to get something so that we can all see. So let's set this up, hook that up, and let's see what else is going on in the chat. Etho first new. I got my ATEM Pro yesterday. I'm very excited to test tomorrow. Cool. 985 live. We just had a Blackmagic web presenter. I sent it back for ATEM Mini Pro. Yeah, the web presenter was good originally when it came out, but honestly, Blackmagic killed its competition with itself when it came out with this, because that web presenter, literally all it does is output an input of SD or HDMI to 720p, and that's really all it does. So the ATEM Mini literally includes the web presenter, a switcher, and a streaming PC, all combined for $595. All right, so where's my power cable? Okay, I will use this to power this GoPro. Are we up? Are we on? Have we made up our mind yet, GoPro? This is why I have a problem with mine. And I did try and get a newer one, and it still gave me the same problems. All right, so supposedly I have an image. So let's set this right here. And now what we're gonna do is, let's see, does the ATEM Mini work without the ATEM Mini software launch? Yeah, I mean, it works without it. I mean, but you need some way to see it. I don't have another monitor right now to hook it up into to view what's going on. The multi-view out, which will give you that information. But honestly, you need the software to configure it and do some other stuff with it. So I think I have this up. So let me turn on my NDI monitor so we can see system number 2. All right, so let me turn off the webcam. All right, now we're on my desktop, and let's open up the ATEM software. All right, so I need to move this to another screen so y'all can see it. So let me answer a couple of questions first before we go any further. Let's see. ATEM Mini Pro works with the latest OBS. Yes, it does. Where'd you get the USB-C cable? There's an HDMI if you can use it. Where you got the... I'm sorry, I'm not understanding that. J More Drums. That's what our church been doing. We have the same ATEM Mini television studio, and we use the ATEM Mini. Awesome, awesome. Hey, so I'm literally installing it right now, and let me tell, it is giving me a hard time. What the software is giving you a hard time, or just the setting up the whole ATEM? Jesse J, we are still waiting for the ATEM. Yeah, I know. Can you set up the ATEM Mini to the router? Yeah, I'm gonna go over that, Ali. This was for you. This is what I was saying at the very beginning. I was waiting for this, and I'm gonna go over that. All right, so let's cut back over here. And right now, the settings is already picking up my ATEM Mini because it's on the network. But for Ali, we're going to go over this. We're going to go to the ATEM setup, and I'm connected to USB to this computer. All right, so it's picking it up. As you can see, it's connected to USB and Ethernet. So let's go through the settings here. It has to do an update. So let's push that update. And I just heard the fans kick in by doing that. Let me answer some more questions while we got that going on. 985, which GoPro would you recommend for live streaming with a multicam setup? None. The GoPro is trash when it comes to the ATEM. I've had nothing but nightmares with it. I'm only using this right now because I can't find my other cable for my DSLR. I've had a GoPro for a long time, and it has been a pain. Hold on. My bag is over here. I think my other cable is here because I will use my DSLR instead. And yes, I do have the cable for my DSLR. So I will use this as another input. Do this as input number 2. And make sure my battery is charged. And DSLR hooked up. All right, cool. I guess I should take the cap off. All right, let's see what else we got. Where do you download the control software? Which link? I just went to, hold on, I'll bring that up so you can see it. For the control software, let me make sure I'm not showing no bank account information on here. So I went to blackmagicdesign.com, go to support, go to ATEM live production switchers, and this is the most recent 8.2.2. That's where I get the software from. And make sure I need to download it, make sure I'm actually using the right one. I think I am, but if not, that's it. All right, so the switcher is done updating. All right, so for those who want it set up for your internet, it's really straightforward because it's using DHCP. It can pull an IP address automatically. I am through a bunch of Unify equipment, so I have direct access to my network, so I might even show you that here. So let's refresh it and see, it just pulled my IP address. It pulled my DNS servers, all that stuff automatically. If you wanted to set a static IP address, what you would do, I use Advanced IP Scanner. So this one will pull up your local IP address range that's on your computer right now, and I'll do a scan, and you want to find a number that's available. All right, so while that's scanning, let's go back over here and look at some questions here. Greg Morgan, I heard GoPro 7 was better for streaming. Yeah, natively, I actually bought the 7 and it gave me the exact same problem. And there was another person who told me today that they were having the same problems, but when they turned off image stabilization, the GoPro worked perfectly fine with their ATEM Mini. So that may be an option, but the stabilization is not an option in my GoPro, so that didn't work for me. Let's see. The HDMI cable that you were looking for hooking up the DSLR. Yeah, that's this one. That's one I needed. I always get the micro mini, whichever one. The one that's a wide one, not the tiny one. That's the one I was looking for. That one, honestly, I got that from Amazon, the Amazon Basics cable. Got it for like $5. Setup starts in software, 22 million. Okay, Ben. This is why we watch. Okay, for me to break it first. I hope not to break it. The whole ATEM setup, the camera isn't going through, but I am connected to my phone. It goes through. Okay. AJ, can you use the software on demo mode? What software in demo mode? I'm not aware of that. I thought there was no demo for the ATEM. I might be mistaken, but I never saw one like that. GoPro Black 4 works fine for me. Okay, it might just be mine. Mine has been acting up. I've taken mine on a bunch of trips. Maybe some salt water got in it when I went on my last cruise or something. 985, which camera would you recommend for live streaming? We have a Canon. Now, I guess 985 Live, do you have a preference for DSLRs or camcorders? I use camcorders because I need to record for a long period of time in the events that I do. That's why I use camcorders. I am looking, this DSLR is literally for pictures only. Even though I started doing YouTube, I upgraded from this camera to this. But all right, enough of that. Let's jump back over here. Yeah. All right. So what we could do is we got to find an IP address that's available in this window of stuff here. Y'all can see my PlayStation that's still on. And we can find something in there, and you pick, and in here, you would just come in here, set the number that you want. I don't know why it defaulted to 240, something like that, but you would just pick the numbers. You have to have it, the gateway has to match, like mine is 192.168.0.1. Subnet mask is fine. And then you just got to pick something that's available in your range of IP addresses so that something isn't clashing. So I'll just say 254 because I know nothing is on that. And I do program preview. So it's not just a direct cut. Drop the transition, stay on the transition. I would say stay when I'm doing picture-in-picture like this, because the picture-in-picture I'm doing right now is all being done in OBS. And there's my mother trying to call me. Let me put my phone on mute here. And drop chroma key. I want to stay as well. So now I'll save that. That is how you can set up all your network stuff. So we're there. So now let's go ahead and close this. Oh, I'm sorry. In 985, I personally am currently using a Sony AX53 4K camera. I was using a Panasonic 4K VX870, but I ended up selling that. And I am looking at, honestly, I think later this year, I want to actually get a pocket cinema camera, 6K, or some type of cinematic camera, just because of where business is going and stuff like that. I want to get into that realm. But honestly, I stick with camcorders. So I like the Panasonic 4K. It was great. All right. So in here, it picks up the Pro. Let's go ahead and connect to that. And boom, our software is here. So let's take a tour of all this new stuff that's inside of here. All of this is the same. Media is the same. Audio is the same. So in here, I want to test later on. The ATEM Mini was well known if you stream for a long period of time that the audio got out of sync. I want to see if they fix that. How I got around it, like I'm doing right now, is I used, let me turn my webcam on so y'all can see it. I use a mixer right here for my sound. That's how I got around that issue. Or you run the audio directly into your camera, and that resolved it. Now, that only happened when I was doing very, very long live streams. I'm wondering if they fixed that with this. All right. All right, let me jump over here and see some questions I may have missed. All right, ATT, does the ATEM software work with stream live without OBS? Yes, it does. Because it has an engine built into it to handle the live stream. I'm gonna go through that. Last tech tips, no, you can install, but okay. 16 years old, I set up my church's live stream. Congratulations, I'm Brayson White. Should I sell the Elgato HD60s, then get the ATEM Mini for $295? We currently use one camera and want to use more cameras. Yes, I would think so, but I wouldn't sell it until you get the ATEM Mini in hand. I'm sure some other church would gladly buy that off of you. Greg Harris, having a tough time connecting to YouTube with ATEM Mini Pro. Any tips? Hey, this is my first time, so we're going to find out at the same time. I'm going to try and hook it up to my gaming channel. That's what I should do. Let me hook my PlayStation up to this as well, too. Let's see. I have to do a seminar for the software on the school on how to use the software, but right now we don't have one. Okay. I'm looking at possibly camcorders because of what you said. I'm looking at the Canon G50. Great camera. Great camera. My church, we started with the G20s. Actually was looking at getting the G50. I really like them because they still have link control, so you can use a remote in remote locations to do it. The GH5 is good for live video. Yes, it is. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, it is. I was looking at that too. Blackmagic has great cinema camera that work well with their programs. Yes, because I use DaVinci Resolve, and that's another reason, because it comes with the free version, the full version of DaVinci Resolve inside the price. All right, let's jump back over here. All right, so we got this here. We got our camera control. Cool. And that's it. So let's go through the palettes. Is still the same. Yeah, nothing major with those. Media player, those work. Our church, we have a hyperdeck, so that's cool. Output, this is where the stuff has changed. So let's go backwards. Time generator, that's the same. Capture still, that's the same. Capture video. Now, where is my, here it is. I have a SSD type of USB, like a 500 gigabyte, and I thought I had a short, yeah, here it goes. I have a USB-C cable here. Let's go ahead and connect this, and then let's cut back over and see how this shows up. And I also have, like I said, I have a breakout hub, and I want to connect to that and see how that works as well too. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use the hub because I forgot I'm connected this way. So let me do this. Let's unplug these two. I have my USB-C hub here, and I need a different cable to connect my computer to this. Let's see. So that cable won't work. I need to hook that other one back up. So let me get up out of the way. Plug this in. First off, does it light up? Yes, it does. So that's lit, so that's working. Now I have my, where did I just put it? Oh, here is cable for my external drive. And where did I put it that fast? I'll drop it. See what happens? I went that fast and I dropped it. Hold on, let me hook up the, oh, it's right here on the floor. All right, so let's hook this up through this dongle here. All right, so now that's connected. And the disc light lit up, so it's obviously reading this. Let me make sure. Yep, it's picking that up through the hub, so that's cool. Now let me hook up this other cable to the ATEM. Now, how would that work? Because I'm connected here. So I guess because I have this connected, I have to connect to this over Ethernet. All right. So maybe I just overthought this for no reason. Either way, we do know that this works through the hub, so that's cool. So now let's cut back over here and let's see. All right, so record, connect. So that's not it. Record stream. All right. So that's there. and it's not picking up this. Maybe it's the format. So let's go ahead and unplug this. And I'm just going to plug this directly into the ATEM and see if we get something different. All right, so connected directly, not through a hub, getting the same thing. So I might be missing something. Maybe it won't show up because I don't have a stream going on. Maybe that's it. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we'll come back to that. So now under the live stream, we can pick where we're going to go to. Now, so far, you can only pick Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. There's no way to put in a custom. That's interesting. So in here, you can select quality, and it just takes whatever quality or your hyperdeck quality. Okay, that's Facebook, YouTube. That's the same thing. I want to see what that quality thing is, and I need to hook it up to something. I'll probably test that later, so I don't show any codes and stuff like that. But let me jump back over here in the chat so I don't see if I miss anything that y'all are talking about. All right, stream is still going. Fine. Okay, cool. Andrew, you said when it went to Facebook, it just popped up. So what I'm going to do is let me drag this. Oh, wait a minute, Bryson. Another question. So with our Elgato HD60S, I plugged the sound through the actual card. Should I go through the camera instead? I mean, that's your choice. Thankfully, it can work either way. So it's not a one that's right or wrong, whichever one is easier and more comfortable for you. So let's go back over here. And I need to pull something. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I was going to hook my PlayStation up here and see what we get with that. So let's hook that up into number 4. And let me slide it forward some so I can hook this up. So hold on one second. PlayStation. Unplug that. Plug in the PlayStation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up I'll hook it up to my gaming channel. I haven't done that in quite a while. I haven't used that in a while because I've been doing these awesome videos for y'all cool peoples. Let me get a stream key, and I'm going to do this off screen because I don't want to give my secrets away. Whoop, I kind of gave one away. If you pause the screen, if you rewind and pause the screen, I'll leave it at that. So let me get a stream key from YouTube. And I'm going to try and set all this information inside of here. So we're going to create a stream, go live, copy over our code. I'll reuse this. I'm going to have this go unlisted for right now. No, this is not made for kids. And I'll put it full screen here while I'm doing this. Let's copy the code. And now we're going to go to live stream, YouTube, stream key. I wish the stream key would actually be kind of coded so you couldn't see it. And I'm going to stream at high. And I think that's it. Now we're going to go on air. So we're on air right now. And we're going to see what we can get. And I'm going to go to number 4. All right, it says I'm on air. I haven't seen nothing yet. All right, so we're on air right there. Display status. Haven't gotten nothing yet. That's strange. I'm gonna turn this off. And let's try this one more time. Paste the stream key in and on air. Yeah, it's saying, well, it don't matter at this point because I'll change the key, so I ain't got to worry about it. So right now, I'm not getting anything yet. Nothing at all. So let's stop this, and then let's bring this up through OBS on this other screen so we can at least see, are we getting anything? How about that? So let's minimize this. We're going to connect this back over USB. And let's bring up OBS here. All right. So now let's look at our capture device. There's the Blackmagic design. We're going to do default. Ain't got nothing yet. All right. Oh, I know what that is. That's the PlayStation. I got this stuff going on. So, yay, there's the GoPro, which again has changed the resolution, which is not right. So at least we're getting something. Let me turn on my DSLR and let's see what we get with this. All right, so we got video. Let's see. Hey, I guess I'm not in focus. Right. See, I really like the picture quality that I get on this DSLR. The only thing is mine, I don't have an external power supply, so it dies after 20 minutes. But I like this one. But really straightforward. I don't have any audio going into it, so that's fine. Now for the PlayStation, I realized that I don't have the what's that security thing is still on the HDMI. That's why I'm not getting the image. But there is a quick way to work around that. But that's enough of me blabbing. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Let's see. Greg Morgan was talking about XML. Yeah. When I went to Facebook Live, it popped right up. I might have to try Facebook because I didn't get that with YouTube. Another question. So if I okay, I already answered that. King David Photography and Film. Hello. Is XML file allows you to add custom stream platforms? Okay, thank you, sir. I will test that out. I'll pull the file down to look at that. I was reading that you have to change. Okay, thank y'all. Let's see. Streets of Destiny. Hello from Phoenix. Hello. I haven't been to Phoenix, Arizona in quite a while. Last time I was there was when I was a HEDIS analyst, and I had to go out there for training every year. Very beautiful, beautiful city. Okay, the picture-in-picture is really small. Yeah, if you, Edward, when you're hitting the picture-in-picture on the ATEM Mini, it's pre-coded for a certain size. That's where you need the software to make custom size. That will solve that for you. All right, so I think I've gone on pretty long this time. What I'm going to do is try and figure out what's going on with this live stream stuff, and I will do more breakout videos throughout the day, but I wanted to share with y'all, this was my first experience, open this all up and dabbling with this stuff. So look out for some other videos. I actually recorded a video, 2 videos that I was trying to edit, but then this came in. So Look out for some other breakout stuff that we're going to be doing later on, and I'm going to be testing this out with my PlayStation if I can get this stuff working. So thank y'all for watching with me, and thank y'all so much. I didn't get a chance to put up everything, so for the patrons who actually are supporting me on Patreon, thank y'all so much. We'll do some more stuff for y'all specifically, and if you want to help contribute to this channel to help get other cool stuff, like maybe possibly even getting one of these and giving one of these away to somebody for when we hit I don't know, maybe 25,000 subscribers, hey, that might be an option. Or we can do something else. But again, all the contributions that y'all do, as well as what I earn here from YouTube, I turn it around and put it into giveaways to help y'all, media ministries, churches all over the world. So thank y'all so much. You can start as low as $1 a month, and it goes up from there with other benefits for each level. But anyway, if y'all like this type of content, I appreciate a like. Consider subscribing and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos. And believe it or not, I still have, out of everybody that's watching this channel, 70% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. That's why I say, please subscribe. It does help the channel. It helps us reach more people. So please go ahead and hit the like button, consider subscribing, and hit that bell to get notified when we come out with other videos, especially with the Mini Pro going on the next couple of weeks, or as any questions that y'all have, which you can submit to me at questions@ajhomes.com. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, brunch, lunch, dinner, something like that. We'll talk to y'all later.